Hello, I am Andy, and here is a program called A Star is Born, born on the 1st of January. And that's a fabulous star, and that's you listening to me. The ambitions that you have are going to be wonderfully yours. The popularity that you want, you will get as you get older. And the desire to be a leader will always be in your soul and in your heart. But you have to be careful that your ego can overcome you, which means the ego can want to be too strong. And that way, there will be always complications in partnerships of every kind, whether the love, the romance, the marriage, the family side, or whether the job, the business, the financial side, or even in the area of sports or any kind of togetherness. You will always be the one who wants to stand out, the one who wants to lead, and the one who wants to take charge. You have to be careful that this represents your ego. And if you're not careful, you will see that you can be challenged many times, whether family members, whether job business people, whether in sports, because others may also have this kind of interest as the one that you have to be the leader. You have a wonderful Saturn, which means that you can be very lucky in the area of land. So anything to do with land, real estate, buying and selling houses for people, being a contractor, building contractor, building materials, and anything to do with land, buying and selling land, even for farming, for agriculture. That will be a very, very lucky occupation for you. So that's something you should look into. And you will have that kind of compassion for people, people of your family members, and people that you work with or do business with. You will be a compassionate person, meaning that you're always ready to teach and to help. And talk of teaching. This planet Saturn represents colleges and schools and universities. You could be easily the one who teaches there as well or works there. And so you will be that kind of an educated person who looks for knowledge all the time. And you will be that professional, a lawyer, a doctor, an architect, a dentist, whatever you can think of that you want to be, or in business. You have a wonderful Mars position, making you an adventurer of some kind. Being an adventurer simply means that you love the free world and you are a free spirit who want to just do things on your own. The traveling to places where people dare not go, you will go. And also, that adventureship can be in business as well. You can pioneer businesses and get into new things. This planet Mars can represent engineering because all engines of metal they come under Mars. Motor cars, motorcycles, motorboats, anything with a motor. You'll be very interested and you'll be very creative in that profession as well. Mars represents politics. You could be a great lawyer. I see many lawyers who have this Mars position like this. A lawyer and in politics as well, fighting for the rights of people. You have a wonderful Uranus. This Uranus is a planet of modernization, the information technology. And that's something you will do extremely well. You will be a genius of some kind because information technology you will understand very, very well. You may discover apps of some kind and become famous for that or invent something. The planet Mercury is well placed. And so you will be that person who can speak well, write well, and also sway people with the words that you use. What about Venus, a wonderful Venus, the creative side of you? Whether the fashion industry, whether the arts, whether the designs, or whether that's being in the land area, landscaping. That's what I wanted to say. So you'll be having this wonderful Venus where the creative levels will flow beautifully well. To be careful, you have some inferiority complexes which can be very touchy. And when somebody says something to you, you will retaliate with a great force and you will dominate unnecessarily and you will create a big fuss. You have to be careful that these inferiority complexes are some things you have to control. You have to identify them because these are the ones that make you unnecessarily do things too much on too big a scale unnecessarily and get yourself into trouble, especially in the business side or in the control side of anything. You have a moon position which is very touchy. So you're an oversensitive person who is very moody and very changeable. This is not good. You will start to do anything, work wise, business wise, and then lose interest and leave things halfway dangling. That'll be a waste of time and resources. So the golden rule is whatever you start, you must finish. That's the golden rule for you. And don't be oversensitive about what's being said. Take it with a pinch of salt, would be better. There's a planet that makes you quite secretive. And so this secretivity is on the bad side. It's better for you to be open rather than be secretive. Your character and personality will be very vibrant, but you have to be careful that clashes with people can come. So be very flexible at the same time. I'm going to give you some ages to give you an example. We call them cycles in astrology, periods of time, cycles. I'm going to give you an example of good cycles. And so you born on the 1st of January. Your ages of 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, or even 90 years old are going to be very profitable and very relevant and very important ages. As you approach these ages, you get the good luck coming. As you enter these ages, you get the rewards. So these are called positive cycles. There are also negative cycles, of course. And I'll give you a sample of that. You have to be very careful at the ages of 21, 30, 39, 48, 57, 66, 75, 84 or 93 years old. The crash, the clash, everything negative will happen. As you approach these ages, you will see things crumbling. As you enter these ages, you will see punishment, where the business can collapse, love affairs can break up, accidents can happen of all kinds. So this everybody has this positive and negative cycles. So when you see me for a 90-minute session one day, I will show you the cycles of the next 9 years for you. This 90-minute session only cost you USD $50, and that will be able to show you all that. You have cycles, of course, which make you very changeable and very oversensitive. So you must control this at every cost and stay away of anything secretive, because secret habits and things like that turn to be extremely bad. So be careful of this secrecy thing. Well, you're born on a day where the importance is for you. That's how you will feel. You must come first. But tell yourself you're a star and you must share the stage with people. You could do very well being a great promoter, being in the business of film industry or television industry, because you like to be there, to be noticed. And you, as I said, your promotional business you can do for other people. You can create events for people or for yourself. You're that kind of a personality who cannot sit still. So what a star you are. I look forward to one day seeing you. I will talk to you about your health in very, very great time, very seriously, because health is something very, very important. When you see me for the 90-minute session, I'll have your full date of birth, I'll know you have your time of birth, and I'll be able to see your palms. See your palms. Very important, because there are hundreds of thousands born on the day you are born, but not all of them anybody will have palms like yours. So I will talk to you about your health situations in great, great detail. Well, it's a horoscope which is going to make waves, and you are one of those people. And I look forward to one day having you consult me for a 90-minute session. The charges are only USD $50. I'll show you your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, all these powerful energies. When they are continued together, they make you one fireball of a successful person. I'll go into your health in very big detail in this 90-minute session. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. Best of all, I'll show you how to get into touch, how to activate the energy of the soul, the third eye, and the aura. We get it automatically, all of us, but late, in our late 50s and 60s and 70s, much, much too late. There's a way how to accelerate the energy, so that even if you are a teenager came to visit me for a session, that teenager is going to learn the magic and become very, very special. So there's a lot to teach you. Remember, you are a star and you are going to reach for the stars because you want the fame you want. Well, here's my email. Send me this email and let's have this session so that I can guide you towards becoming a very reliable star and a very happy one at that. In the meantime, it was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you. Goodbye.